gentle yoga flow. This is perfect if you're just coming out of any type of injury or you're coming out of very sore, you have very sore muscles. This is perfect to do to just take it nice and easy, getting back into moving your body. You need no equipment, just a mat and a little bit of floor space. Let's go ahead and get started. If you are unable to join me for this video right now, go ahead and save it to your watch later. That way you can come back and join me whenever you have time. Alright guys, we're going to get started today seated in the very center of our mat in a nice cross-legged position. If you want to take lotus pose, you can do that. I'm just going to sit in a very easy, comfortable cross-legged position. Make sure both of your tailbones or both of your sit bones are down on the mat. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Go ahead and close your eyes and place your hands right over your heart. We're going to just take some really deep breaths together to get the body, get centered, get ready to start this practice. So go ahead and inhale through your nose. And exhale it out. And again, nice big deep inhale, filling up your lungs with all the oxygen you can. And exhale to release it. Roll your shoulders down. Start to relax your body. Start to set an intention for this class, whether it's to feel strong by the end, to feel calm, to feel relaxed. We'll refocus that back when we come to the end. Go ahead and take another big deep breath. And exhale. One more big deep breath. And exhale, roll the shoulders down. Nice. This time when you inhale, reach your arms up. You can open up your eyes. Give yourself a big full body stretch here. So really reach your arms up to the sky. Lengthen out through the spine. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands back down to your heart. And again, one more big deep inhale. Reach the arms up. Give yourself a big stretch. If you want to interlace your fingers, flip the palms up and stretch your shoulders out. That's fine. And exhale to release it. Very nice. Go ahead and place your palms back on your knees. Have them facing up towards the sky. We're just going to roll our head to the right a couple times just to start to warm up the neck. So inhale as you look up, exhale as you look back down. Good, just a couple times here, really massaging out the neck and the shoulders as well. Good, one more time to the right. And then let's take it over to the left. So drop that left ear to your shoulder. Bring it back and then all the way over to the right. And we're going to start going to the left. So go ahead and drop that left ear down. Bring it all the way back. And then around. Just a couple times here again. Very nice. Alright, we're going to do a nice big side body stretch here. So what I want you to do is tense your left fingertips down on the mat. You're going to reach your right arm up towards the sky. Take a big deep inhale. And on your exhale, go ahead and arch over, reaching that right arm all the way over to the left side of your mat. You can bring that left elbow down if that feels nice. And then just really feel your rib cage separating from your hips here on this right side. So you should feel all on this right side of your body. A nice big stretch. Keep reaching those arms out to the left. And we're just going to breathe here. You can keep your gaze down on the mat, or if you'd like a little bit more of an intense stretch, you can reach your gaze up towards your right elbow. Whatever is more comfortable with you, just make sure you keep breathing here so you're really opening up in that chest. Nice, and then on your inhale, go ahead and reach your arms back up. We're going to go to the other side, so tense your right fingertips down. Inhale as you reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale as you reach that left arm up and over. Nice big arch. This feels so nice. This is a perfect stretch to do in the morning just as you wake up. Really lengthens out through your spine. Good, and again, inhale to reach the arms up. We're just going to go over to the sides one more time, so left and right. Reach that right arm up and over. Make sure that elbow is not drooping in front of your face. You want to open that elbow up to the sky so you have your chest nice and open here in the front. Awesome, and then one more time to the right side. Reach that left arm up and over. Nice big full body stretch here. Great. And then go ahead, sit back up, roll your shoulders back a couple times, just release the tension there in your spine. From here, you're going to interlace your fingers, put your palms up to the sky as you draw a big arch with your body. And then exhale to round out through the shoulder blades, separating the shoulder blades in the back. Punching through the stomach, and then inhale to reach back up. And exhale to reach your arms forward. Again, just working through the spine here, as well as squeezing those shoulder blades together. Nice, and then release your arms again one more time. Just roll your shoulders back. Really just trying to loosen up the upper body here. Taking some nice deep breaths. Very good. From here, we're going to come into our child's pose. So just come onto the back of your mat. Sit back on your heels. I want you to reach your arms up as you take a really big inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and reach your arms forward, coming all the way down into your child's pose. Reaching your fingertips nice and long in front of you. Relaxing the head down, releasing through the back. Sending that tailbone down towards your heels. Let's just take a couple deep breaths here. Feel free to close your eyes again. Really try to release all that tension out from the upper part of your spine. And feel that stretch in your arms, your biceps, and your triceps. Awesome. Let's take one more big deep breath here. Inhale through the nose. And on your exhale, go ahead and roll forward, coming into your all fours position. So just make sure your knees are hip-width distance apart. Your hands are right underneath your shoulders. You're pressing your palms, your fingertips all down into the mat. Let's just start by checking our posture here. So make sure you're having energy extend out through your tailbone and up through your head. You want to have that nice neutral spine. So you don't want a huge arch and you don't want to be too concave. You want to keep it nice and neutral, as if you have a board on your back. From here, let's just take a deep breath in this all fours position. So inhale through your nose and exhale. And again, just feeling your hands press into the mat. Inhale and exhale. Good. From here, just to have a little bit of engagement through our abs. Again, this is if you're coming out of any type of injury and you want to slowly start getting back into using your body and getting those muscles working. So we're just going to take a little leg hold. So what I want you to do is extend your right leg long. You're going to lift it up off the mat, extend it, point the toes, just start to engage to the abs, keeping your hands on the floor. Really feel your belly button being pulled into your spine. So take a big deep inhale here. And an exhale. One more big deep inhale. Exhale, go ahead and release that leg down, sit back into that child's pose again, just release the spine, take a big deep breath. Good, keep reaching those arms forward. If you want to tent your fingertips on the mat so you get a deeper stretch in the arms, you can do that as well. Nice, and on your next exhale, go ahead and roll your spine back up, coming back into that all fours position. We're going to take it onto the left side, but first let's just find that neutral spine again. Roll your shoulders down, taking a big deep breath here. And an exhale. One more big deep breath. And exhale. Nice, and from here we're going to lift that left leg up off the mat. So extend it nice and long. Really feel that's being pulled from that hip. So you have a nice long line. On your inhale, you're going to lift that left leg up, pointing the toes, extending out, sending that energy out through the back of your leg. Taking a big deep inhale. And an exhale. Good, and again, nice big deep breath. Again, feeling that belly button being pulled into your spine so your abs are nice and engaged. Nice. One more breath here. And on your exhale, go ahead and lower it, coming back into your child's pose. Very nice. Let out a big deep breath once you get here. Awesome. Then from here, take in one more big deep breath. On your exhale, go ahead and roll your spine up. This time we're going to tuck our toes and we're slowly going to come into our first downward dog. Really take this nice and slow since this is our first downward dog of the class. I want you to really feel like you're trying to push your heels down to the mat so you can keep your knees bent. Push those hands into the mat, roll your shoulders back, and start setting that tailbone up really, really high. If you would like to keep your knees bent for this first downward dog, you are more than welcome to do so. I know this is a bit, your muscles might feel a little bit tense, so if you need to keep your knees bent, that is perfectly fine. However, if you can, see if you can try to extend those legs, straighten out those knees, drop the head down, make sure you have no tension in your neck. If you need to shake your head no a couple times just to really loosen out through there, you can do that. Once you're in your downward dog, take in a big deep breath. On your exhale, roll your shoulders down. Feel your hands pushing into the mat. We're going to hold this downward dog for quite a couple breaths just to really feel that nice full body stretch. Stretching the back of the legs, the arms, the back. Another big deep breath. Awesome. One more big deep breath here. On your exhale, go ahead and start to walk out the dog. So bend one knee and straighten the other, just pedaling your feet, also stretching out your feet. So coming up onto that, what we call in dance a demi-poi, you're really going to arch out your feet, as well as stretching out the back of the calves, the hamstrings. Keep working with the breath here. Don't forget to take nice big deep inhales and exhales. Awesome, then go ahead and drop those heels down again. Take in another big deep breath. Just feel this nice full body stretch. And an exhale. One more big deep inhale. On your exhale, go ahead and look up towards the top of your mat. Start to walk your feet. Take maybe 4 or 6 steps all the way up till you get to the very top of your mat. Once you get there, make sure your feet are hip-width distance apart. Grab onto your elbows, let your body hang over, and then just sway side to side, coming into this ragdoll. And then just stretching out the back of the legs and trying to really let this upper body hang. It's nice and loose. You shouldn't have any tension in your shoulders, your neck, your chest, your back. Just let it hang. Nice. Then from here, go ahead and release your elbows. Grab onto the back of your legs, taking a big deep inhale to lift up. And on your exhale, coming into your forward fold. If you need to keep your knees bent, that's more than fine. However, if you can, see if you can straighten your legs all the way. And again, just pull your body in towards your legs. And just let out a big deep breath, stretching out through the hamstrings again. I love stretching out through the back of my legs. It always makes me feel really nice afterwards. So I do a lot of hamstring stretches throughout my day. And again, don't forget to breathe. With each exhale, see if you can pull your body in a little bit closer towards your legs every single time. Another big deep breath. And on your exhale, pull your body in. Nice. On your next inhale, go ahead and bend your knees. Slowly start to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. You come all the way to standing up at the very top of your mat. Once you get there, roll your shoulders back a couple of times. We're going to come into our mountain pose, Tadasana. So let your hands hang by your side. Standing up nice and tall. Check your posture here again. Make sure you're sending that tailbone down. Make sure you're sending that tailbone down. You're engaging through the lower abs. Your shoulders are relaxed. Head is relaxed. You're feeling that energy coming out through the top of your head. Taking a big deep inhale here. And an exhale. Nice. One more inhale. And an exhale. Feel your feet planted into the mat. Nice. Now we're going to do one round of our Surya Namaskar. We're going to take it nice and slow so you can really feel each position, each asana. So on your inhale, you're going to reach your arms up to the sky. Nice big full body stretch here. On your exhale, slowly diving down, using those swan arms all the way down into our forward fold. Take this nice and slow, you guys. No rush here. We're just gonna move through each position using the breath. Good. On your inhale, coming up halfway, place your hands on your shins. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And on your exhale, forward fold. Nice. On your next inhale, go ahead and place your hands down on the mat. Stepping back into a high plank, engaging through the abs. Pulling your stomach in, taking a nice big deep breath. And on your exhale, go ahead and lower down your chest. Or you mean your knees, your chest, and then your chin. And then from here, slither forward, coming into your upward facing dog. Nice big deep inhale. Really stretch out the back here. Walk those hands back if you can. Lift the thighs up off the mat. Look up towards the sky. Big deep inhale here as you open up through that heart center. And on your exhale, go ahead and tuck your feet. Send your hips up high, downward facing dog. Hopefully in this second downward dog, your hamstrings are feeling a little more loose. You can go even deeper. Push those heels into the mat. Send that tailbone high. Really bring that sternum down towards the mat too, so you're opening up through that chest. Taking a big deep breath here. And an exhale. One more big deep breath. Exhale as you slowly bring those knees back down towards the mat, sitting back into another child's pose. Again, just taking it nice and easy here, guys. Let out a big deep breath once you get here. Maybe sway side to side so you open up through those hips. Awesome. Take in one more big deep breath. And an exhale. Good. On your next inhale, go ahead and roll up, sitting up into a sitting position. We're going to come into a seated butterfly. So what I want you to do is sit in the center of your mat. You can stay facing at the top of your mat. You're going to bring the soles of your feet together. And then I want you to try to bring your feet pretty close in towards your body. So we're really going to get into those hips. Make sure both of your sit bones are down on the mat. Inhale as you place your hands on your feet. Grow super tall here. A nice tall spine. And on your exhale, slowly start to bend over, bringing that chest down, keeping that nice long spine. So you want to feel that energy still coming out from the top of your head. You don't want to just curve over. You want to extend first and then start to reach your body forward. If you'd like to have a little bit more pressure and really open up through those hips, you can apply a little bit of pressure with your elbows onto your knees. But again, we're just bending over, stretching out through the hips, taking out some nice big deep breaths. We're going to hold here for quite a couple breaths to really feel that nice opening in our hip flexors. Again, if you'd like to have that extra little bit of pressure, you can add that pressure with your elbows. You don't have to push super hard down, just your body being forward and your elbows resting should add that just amount of pressure that you need. Good. Inhale to come back up. Reach the head nice and long, sitting up nice and tall. Nice long spine. And on your exhale, we're just going to bend over one more time. See if you can go even further this time. Maybe even bring your head all the way down onto the mat. Very nice. Inhale to sit up tall. And on your exhale, go ahead and gently bring your knees together. You can use your hands for that extra support. And then reach your feet forward, coming into our seated forward fold this time. Again, you guys know how much I love my hamstring stretches. So just one final hamstring stretch here. Make sure your feet are flexed, your toes are up towards the sky. If you need a little bit of a micro bend in your knees, you can have that micro bend. However, if you can, see if you can extend those knees long. Inhale to reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale to bring that body down. Reaching all the way forward, laying over top of your legs. Again, feel free to close your eyes here. We're going to hold here for quite a couple breaths, so get nice and comfortable. Wherever you are in this stretch, if you are a little bit more up, if you're able to reach all the way down to your toes, if you're able to reach your arms back and just lay over top wherever you are, that is perfectly fine. Just remember to focus on your breath and see if you can go further with each exhale. Nice. Let's take in a big deep inhale together. And exhale to reach even further. And again, a nice big deep inhale. And exhale. One more big deep inhale. And exhale, go even further. Feel that nice stretch in the back of the legs. Awesome. On your next inhale, go ahead and roll up through the spine, coming back into a seated position. And then from here, I just want you to place your feet on the mat, bend your knees, place your hands behind you. We're just going to wash our knees side to side. So I call this the windshield wiper. So all you're going to do is drop your knees over to the left. Just let those knees relax, stretching out through the glutes and the hips, and then switching over to the right. Good job. Just windshield wiping your knees right to left just to get them back into a nice place. Nothing crazy here. Just loosening up through the lower body. Nice. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and come back to neutral position. We're going to come to laying on our backs, finishing in our Savasana. So however you get there, just get to laying on your back with me. Make sure your whole body is nice and relaxed. You're holding no tension in your feet, your hands, or your wrists. Go ahead and place your left hand over your heart, your right hand over your stomach, and close your eyes. We're going to take some final really big deep breaths here, filling up your lungs with as much oxygen as you can on your inhale. And on your exhale, letting it all go. Feeling fully relaxed as you let your body sink deeper and deeper into the mat. Coming back to that intention you set at the beginning of your class, reminding yourself that you are here, that you are healthy. Good, taking another big deep inhale. And an exhale. One more big deep inhale. And exhale. Nice. Then just come back to your normal breath. Letting that body sink deeper and deeper into the mat. Letting go of all your thoughts, your worries. And just be present right now at the very end of this class. I invite you to stay here for as long as you like. Just focusing on your breath and letting your body sink into the mat. However, if you are short on time and you want to finish off this class with me, go ahead and stretch your arms way up above your head, giving yourself a nice full body stretch. And on your exhale, go ahead and sit over to one side and then sit yourself back up into the very center of your mat. Coming back into that cross-legged position, we're just going to end this practice here together with one big deep breath. So inhale as you reach your arms up to the sky, grow nice and long in the spine. And on your exhale, bring your hands down in Anjali Mudra, bringing them down to your heart, taking a bow and thanking yourself for such a wonderful, beautiful practice. I hope your body is feeling refreshed and relaxed, and I can't wait to see you next time on the mat. Thank you guys so much for watching today's class. If you want to
All right, friends. Through the spine. From here, let's release into plank position. Deep breath in, and then exhale, bring yourself back into downward dog. So again, nice fluid motion with the spine as you round forward and back. I like to call this an ocean wave with the body. So you're rounding forward one vertebra at a time until you land in plank, and then leading with the hips as you slightly arch the lower back, releasing into your downward dog. And again, plank position. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Now inhale, opening and lifting into your upward facing dog. And then exhale, bringing yourself back into downward facing dog one more time. Bending the knees, and now this time hop or step forward to the top of the mat. Deep breath in, and then exhale, forward fold. Going deeper into the hamstrings, inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, going deeper into that standing forward fold. See if you can grab your ankles. And again, just lift up halfway, and then exhale, standing forward fold. So you're just sliding your hands up and down your shin bones. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, forward fold, grab those ankles. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, each time try to go a little bit deeper than the last. Holding onto the back of your calves or your ankles, or simply keeping your hands on the mat. Let's stay in this forward fold for one more breath. Really feeling that release through the hamstrings, trying your best to fold from the hips. So if you need to slightly bend the knees, that's no problem at all. Focusing on this and bring lots of oxygen into the body. And then exhale, let it go, and allow yourself to release a little bit deeper each time. Being aware of how your muscles are responding to this posture. Being patient with your body. Being loving with your body. Let's slowly come up, reaching both arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive yourself down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, this time step or hop right into Chaturanga Dandasana or plank. Come on down. Inhale, opening into that upward facing dog. And then exhale, press yourself back, downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in here. Exhale out, bending the knees, go ahead and hop forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly begin to lift yourself up as your arms scoop up all the way to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the hands over towards your third eye, and then release yourself into forward fold. And again, reach up. So we're doing a nice big movement here. Bend the knees, chair, pausing just for 2 seconds, and then releasing yourself back up. Reach up. Exhale, sitting back down into that chair. Keep your hands in front of your third eye. And then just bring them down a little bit lower towards your heart, staying in this chair position. Breathing here. Now just lift the heels off the mat, balancing on your tippy toes, really engaging through the lower body here. See how low you can keep your hips to the ground, keeping that nice chair posture. And then bring your arms a little higher now. Your thumbs at your forehead. And with each exhalation, you're balancing on those tippy toes and allowing yourself to go a little bit deeper. And then release the heels, arms reach back up to the sky, chair, or one more second. Inhale. And exhale, release. Go ahead and release all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hop or step back into plank position or right into Chaturanga if that's within your practice. Inhale, opening into that upward facing dog. Exhale, press your way back. Downward facing dog. Great job. Take a moment to breathe. Take a moment to connect. And when you're ready, reach your left leg up to the sky, bending your left knee. Now begin to circle that left leg around for 1. Really warming up that hip joint for 2. See how big you can make the circle. Knee comes up and around for 3. Up and around for 4. Great job. Extend the knee all the way back up, 3-legged dog. Bending the knee now. Exhale, bring it forward. And then step your foot between your 2 hands. Bring that back heel onto the mat and then open yourself up, cartwheeling the arms into Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Good. Just hold it here. Pull the navel into the spine. And then release your arm all the way down as your front arm reaches all the way up and over into Peaceful Warrior. Good. Really opening through the side body here, making sure that front knee stays on top of the ankle. And then slowly from here, come back to center. Interlace those fingers again behind your back. We're going to open up through the chest. And this time, allow your body to come forward. So you're trying to get that left shoulder aligned with that front knee. And if it allows, see if you can go even further past your knee. So trying to get that forehead onto the mat. Keeping a nice, strong center line here. You're focused. You're stable, you're holding and you're breathing. So not only we're going deeper into the hips here, we're also engaging the shoulders, encouraging lots of flexibility, movement, and fluidity into the body. Go ahead and lift yourself back up, open up through the chest, open up the heart up to the sky, keep that front knee bent. Then from here, simply begin to lift your back heel and then pivoting on the back toe so you reposition yourself into that high lunge. Hold it here, finding that center. Now we're going to be transitioning over to our next movement here. So bring all of your weight forward, and that back leg is going to come up. So your right knee to the chest, flex your foot, push that leg away, and then with the knee straight, release it back into Warrior 3. Your hands are staying behind your back. Bend your knee, lift and extend, press away, and then release yourself into that Warrior 3 position. And again, bend the knee, extend and flex, and bring it back down for 3, One more time, bring it up. Push and press away. And extend, point your toes, and let's hold this warrior 3 position. If you're comfortable, go ahead now, bring your arms forward, interlacing your fingers except the index fingers, and holding this variation of warrior 3. If this is too challenging, you can always keep your arms next to the side of your body or at your hips. Now go ahead and bend that bottom knee, see if you can find that balance for one more second. And then step your back leg all the way over to that high lunge again. Once you found that center, let's release the hands back down. And stepping back into our plank position or one-legged plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. Holding for a breath. Exhale out, let's take it to the other side. Right leg comes up, 3-legged dog. Bending that right knee, let's begin to circle the knee out and around for 1. See how big you can make this circle for 2. And 3. Warming up the hip joint. And 4, beautiful. Extending that leg back out, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Now exhale, bend the knee, bring the knee to the chest, hold for a moment, and then step that foot between your 2 hands. Ground the back heel, cartwheel the arms. When you're ready, warrior 2. Check your stance, check your posture. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Deep breath in. Exhale, release it back, peaceful warrior, reaching that right arm up to the sky. Lengthening through the side body here, breathing deeply into the side body. Well done. Awesome. Coming back to center. Take your arms behind your back, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, opening through the chest, and then exhale, releasing yourself forward. Good. So again, now we're trying to align the right shoulder with the right knee. And if it's possible, see if you can go even below that knee. So getting that forehead low to the ground, your arms are reaching up to the sky, getting deep into the shoulders, deep into that front hip. Beautiful. Slowly lifting yourself back up, finding that center, opening the chest, and then lifting the back heel and just pivoting your way over so you can transition into that high lunge. Take a moment, find your breath. Inhale, keep those arms behind your fingers interlaced. On your exhalation, we're going to shift our weight forward. You're going to bring that back knee up towards your belly. Bend the knee, extend the leg as you press it away. With the straight knee, you release it back into warrior 3. Bending the knee up to the chest. Push it away. Use the strength of your quadriceps, of your glutes, of your core, finding that stability. Bring it up. Push away. And back into that warrior 3. One last time, bring it up. And press it away. And push it back, warrior 3. Let's hold that position, point your back toes. Go ahead and release your arms now. Reach both arms forward, interlacing the fingers, index fingers pointing forward. Find that center. Find your balance. Beautiful. Now hold it here. We're going to bend that bottom knee. Find that balance and then step back into that high lunge. Deep breath in. Find that breath. Exhale, dive it down. Stepping your back leg into your one-legged plank. Release it through chaturanga. Inhale, opening into that upward facing dog. A nice big exhale as you release it back into your downward facing dog. Let's take a moment, find your breath again. Find that intention you set at the beginning of your practice. We're going to go ahead right into those spinal rolls one more time, just like we did in the beginning. This time adding a little bit more movement and fluidity as you roll through into plank, leading with the hips, arch the back, downward dog. Expressing your body here in any way you wish. Finding that fluidity, that movement within you. And release it back. Great job. One more time. Round it through plank position. Chaturanga. Let's take it down. Inhale, opening upward, facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward, facing dog. Deep breath in. Bend the knees. Go ahead and hop forward to the top of the mat. Halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly from here, come on up into your chair position. Arms up, bend the elbows. Exhale, releasing forward fold and up to standing. Inhale. Exhale, chair, and then all the way down, rounding right back up, arms open. Reach it up, and chair. Hold and dive it down. Come on up, arms to the side, meeting up at the center, back into that chair. Hold it here now, extending both arms. Hold, see how low you can get down with those hips. One more deep breath in. Great job. Now let's bring the hands to the heart. We're going to challenge that balance. Lift the heels off the floor. Hold that chair position on your toes. Holding here. See if you can go a little bit lower with the hips. Deep breath in. With control, exhale, begin to lower and lower all the way down until you can be seated on top of the heels. Finding the balance and then releasing the hands and sitting all the way down onto the mat. Go ahead and extend your legs in front of you. Find a comfortable position. Flexing your feet, inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, diving yourself forward, folding from the hips, not the lower back. So keep the back nice and straight as you release into your seated head to toe forward fold. You can either keep your hands next to your body, you can grab your ankles, your toes, or if this posture allows for you, you can even wrap your arms over top of your feet and grab your wrist with the other hand. Whichever position you're in, just find that breath. Find that stillness within you. Focusing on the simple act of inhalation and exhalation. And with each exhalation, letting go of all that no longer serves you. Letting go of any negative energy from others, from the environment, from any circumstances. And with each inhalation, welcoming love, patience, and peace into your body, into your mind, into your being. Let's take one more deep breath in. Exhale, lifting your upper body up, releasing the arms. Go ahead and just scoot forward a little bit closer to the front of your mat. Reach the arms forward, and at this time, through each vertebra of your spine, you are going to release into our final posture of our practice today, our Shavasana, the most important posture of our entire practice, as this position allows us to truly soak in all the benefits of everything that we've done together. So breathe it in, and then as you exhale, let it all go. Relax your body. Close your eyes and just begin to notice the breath. Signal your body to let go. Feel free to do a body scan here. Notice where you're holding tension right now. Sometimes we tend to hold tension physically without even being aware of it. Some people hold tension in their forehead. Some people hold tension in their shoulders and feel this heaviness on top of them. So it doesn't matter where in the body you hold your tension. Find that place and then bring loving energy towards it and allow it to let go, to relax. There's no need to hold on to any tension. You are in control of your body. You are in control of your well-being and your happiness. So with each exhalation, let it go. Let go of everything that doesn't serve your well-being, your happiness, and your inner peace. And with each inhalation, welcome self-love, welcome patience, and gratitude for this beautiful body and existence that you have. Stay here for a moment and just notice your breath. Notice your heart beating in your chest. Notice any thoughts that come in and out of your mind. Be the complete watcher of everything that's happening around you and within you. Now let's slowly begin to bring awareness to your body, moving your fingers and your toes, and then reaching the arms over your head, big stretch with the body. And then once you're ready, rolling over to one side, and then coming up to a seated position on your mat. Go ahead and cross your ankles in front of you, your knees are open. Finding a nice easy pose here, just take a deep breath in and exhale out. Beautiful. Let's take another deep breath in, reaching both arms up to the sky. Palms together, and then as you exhale, bring your hands over towards your third eye chakra. And then down towards your heart, honoring yourself, honoring your practice, and your well-being. Thank you so much for joining us today in beautiful.
Yoga isn't just about flexibility. It's a holistic practice that enhances mental clarity and physical strength. Imagine feeling more focused and energized after each session. Let's dive into how yoga can transform your well-being. Begin your yoga journey with foundational poses like downward dog and warrior. These poses build strength and flexibility, setting the stage for more advanced practices. Remember, proper alignment and breathing are key to maximizing benefits. Mindfulness enhances your yoga experience by connecting breath, mind, and body. Incorporate meditation techniques to deepen your practice, fostering a sense of inner peace and balance. Discover how these elements work together to enrich your journey.
Welcome to Flow with Mira. I have the perfect quick flow mat for beginners. This is an excellent class if you press for time and to do it every single day to start your day. So let's go ahead, meet me on the mat. We're going to start lying on our back. Best way to start. All right, so now we'll find ourselves in a supine position, feet are parallel. Pelvis is in neutral position, arms long by the side here. Take a deep breath, long inhalation to the nose. Let's take a moment to breathe. Exhale and allow the body to settle down on the mat. In breath. Exhale. One more. Inhale. All right, let's begin. Extend the left leg down on the floor, dorsiflex foot, left arm up overhead. Inhale, I want you to reach the leg and the arm away from each other. Exhale, drawing the abdominal, compress that back to the floor. Inhale, one more, reaching long, create more space on that side. Exhale, recoil. Bring the arm and the leg back in. Other side. Right leg long, right arm overhead. Inhale, reaching the arm and the leg away. Exhale, drawing back to center again. One more time, inhale, reach the arm and the leg away. Exhale, compress back in and glide the arm and the leg back in. And we in breath, reaching the arms long to the feet. And some pelvic rocks coming next. Exhale, we're drawing the abdominal in. I want you to just mobilize the pelvis by pressing the lower back down to the floor using the abdominal. The pelvis is now curling up. The bottom comes off and release back. And continue rocking and up. Inhale, lengthen down. Exhale and up. Inhale, lengthen down. And two more. In breath. Last one. And release. Let's do full pelvic curl. Exhale, withdrawing the abdominal. I want you to curl the pelvis and articulate the spine up to that bridging position. Arms are active. Lift the pelvis as high as you can. In breath. Exhale, lengthening the head away from the neck and roll the spine down vertebra by vertebra, and take yourself all the way back down to the floor. Again, 3 more times. Exhale. A delicious, delicious way to wake up the spine if you are doing this in the morning. Inhale. This is what I do every day. Exhale before I start my day with my teaching schedules and release day. Never a day without pelvic curl. Exhale, roll it up. In breath. Exhale, roll it down. I really want you to just find more movement in on each vertebra as you go up and down. Last one, exhale. Get the blood flow back in the spine. And exhale, we roll back down to the floor and release. And let's work on a center here. Exhale, we draw in the corset muscle and we take the right leg up to the tabletop of the leg left, knee over the hip. And lower down as you inhale, exhale, we bring it up. Working on stabilizing the pelvis, stabilizing the lower back. Inhale, lower, exhale, up. Movement from the hip, not from the knee. And 2 more. Last one. Lower the foot down, other leg. Exhale, we lift. Absolute stability in the pelvis. Lower down as we inhale. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we fold. And lower. 2 more. Last one. And lower. Lift it up again. Hold. Leg changes. Lift the other heel up as you breathe out. Draw in deeper in your center and switch the leg. Switch the leg. Switch. 3, 2, 1. Both legs up at tabletop. Squeeze the thighs in for me. Open the arms out to T position. Spine twist supine, moving from the waistline. Inhale, we rotate to the right. Legs stay together. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, over to the left. Shoulders anchor down. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, over to the right. Exhale, come back. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, come back. 1 more each side. Inhale, over. Exhale, come back. Last one here. Inhale, over. Exhale, come back. And we lower 1 foot down, second leg down, interlacing the hands behind the head. We're going to warm the abdominal even more here with the chest lift. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, we flex the chest up. Inhale, we hold. Find more length through the spine. Exhale, we come back down. Again, exhale, we lift. Lifting, lifting, lifting. In breath. Exhale, come down. And exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Last one here. Exhale, we lift. Inhale. Hold. Exhale, come back down. Bring the right arm up to the sky. Chest lift with rotation here. As we in breath, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, lift the head and the chest up. Bring the right arm across onto the outside of the left thigh. So we are rotating our torso over to the left side and return back to center. Exhale. In breath. 3 more. In breath. 2. In breath. Last. In breath. Switch the arm. Left arm up. And exhale over to the right. In breath. And 2. In breath. And 3. 2 more. Last one.